Hello, everyone. Welcome to, our new Friday time period because as of today, I'll get my little weekend. I get Saturday and Sunday off for once, and then I start new hours at work where I can actually work a more livable time period. So, yay for that. I've been looking forward to it. Seriously, the new hours are going to be 2:30 in the afternoons to 11:30 at night, which is 1,000 times more livable. Hey, Miss Jenny.
Hey, you got a robot voice going on.
Figures.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're all right. I'll go out and come back in, folks. Just a second. All right. Do I still sound like Darth Vader?
No, you sound better now.
Yay! So, Jenny, I don't know if you noticed this week, but it seems like after a year, suddenly everybody finally got the memo of all the crap that was ableist during the JD trial. I don't know if you've seen that on Twitter or not, but took them long enough. Oh, are you still with me? I think there might be technical difficulties. I don't know if they're mine or if they're Jenny's. So let's say hello. Hello, Sean. Good to see you. So, henceforth, Fridays are going to be our day. I'm going to try to make them relatively early like this so that you won't be missing any of the bigger channel streams. Not granted that we were any competition anyway, but still. But what I was saying here, interesting thing I've been noticing the last week or so after, all those bots went all over Twitter trying to apologize to AH. Yeah, when hell freezes over. But what I was saying is that people were noticing things about her so-called experts, such as Dr. Jessica Taylor, and were repeating things that people like I and Jenny have been saying for a good long moment. Hold on, guys. I'm going to try to refresh this. All of a sudden, everything's just kind of freezed up. Hold on a second here. I'm going to try to refresh. There we are. Yeah, no. AH doesn't deserve an apology. Her very ableist supporters are not going to get an apology from me. Ever. It's not going to happen. There's no amount of gaslighting. There's no amount of, but therapists notes or appeals to authority that is ever going to get me to apologize to her or any of her supporters. They have been horrifically ableist. towards autistic folks and other people with disabilities. Don't even get me started on Bozy and his nonsense with Nate the lawyer, because I will get pissed all over again. Granted, I'm not the kind to apologize anyway, unless someone actually deserves it, and that is the last person on this planet I would probably ever apologize to. Apologize, because let me put it bluntly. What do I have to apologize for? Calling a liar a liar? Calling an ableist? Calling that movie that she's getting ready to put out the horrific piece of ableist human garbage that it is? Or how her supporters continuously, every day, throw ableist slurs, not just at Johnny, but at us? Yeah, I'm not apologizing. Not for a thing. But it was very interesting to see that some in the deaf community have suddenly started to finally catch on. And they've been actually coming to the defense of some of us who are very obviously part of the neurodiverse, autistic, ADHD, and disability Twitter community, to actually start to see them come out in force and start to defend us, because I haven't seen that at all since 2019, when when we all first that are part of that community started telling them that this is some ableist garbage.
Oh, sorry. I just literally just came back, so you're gonna have to catch me up.
Oh, I was just talking about this past week. It seems finally the larger deaf community on Twitter seemed to get the memo that these people are ableist. They're throwing ableist slurs at us,
right,
at Johnny, and it's like the light bulb has finally gone off.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you about during the trial, and you saw it at that one stream, because you were there, and you were like, no, Jenny's right. Remember?
And that was literally just as I was flying off to my computer, grabbing my laptop, slamming it on the table, and it was like during lunch break.
Yeah. I remember you telling me that the next day. Remember that conversation?
Yeah, because we did a live right after it. It's also when we talk about how Iz was targeted and forced out of there.
Yes. And then, just
go ahead.
A couple weeks ago, I was on Twitter, right? And I saw a dephead, right, being homophobic as fudge.
I know. I saw that.
I was like, do I report this bitch?
Is that the crazy one who thinks that she's engaged to him?
No. It was the one that starts with an F.
I would probably have to know him to see him, but now there's apparently another so-called fiance.
There's 3 of them on Twitter.
I feel so bad for the guy. Like, how many people?
Honestly, no, I feel bad for these freaking fans that are being scammed out of this fucking thing. You know they're being scammed. You know it.
And some of these people, I don't mean this in an ableist way. Understand that. I have an uncle with mental health issues. I obviously have my own mental health issues. I don't mean this in a bad way. But
I have extreme mental health issues that we're not going to talk about.
These are vulnerable, lonely people who are prey to this.
Now here's the thing, though. I've seen some. Okay, so I've been watching like some scammer videos, like catfish videos, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those people that go on those videos are not alone. They're still married. So I wonder if it's a poor sap like that.
I don't know. I just know that I preyed upon one of the so-called fake Johnnies, as I like to call them, because
Mm-hmm.
call center, one of our friends took in one of those Nigerian scammers and got one of these really just one of the best fake checks that I've ever seen, and I wanted one. So,
Okay.
so I played this so-called Johnny
Mm-hmm.
for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I got the worst fake check I have ever seen.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was made on Microsoft Word, for God's sake. It didn't even have a back to it.
Girl,
was,
you should have sent a video of you going, RIP!
I was so disappointed. I wanted one to frame too. I'm like, this is so unfair.
Right?
All
Hi,
those weeks.
hi guys.
Hey,
Like,
Chairman.
Like
Good to
sometimes
see
I
you.
will sometimes I'll message those like fake whatevers and fuck with them for like 5 minutes. I'll give them 5 minutes of my time, right?
No,
And then I'll be like, now how do I end this 5 minutes? Oh, that's right. I know you're a scammer. Screw you. That's the end of it. I'm just like, I can only give you 5 minutes. That's all I got.
No, I really wanted one of those fake checks because the one that he got looked awesome and I wanted something to frame, but no! Worst thing I've ever seen. And
Scammers are not even trying anymore. They just suck.
and you can tell just how they talk. I mean, at this point, there's enough footage as to how the man writes and talks, and they don't even try. I know how he talks and writes now, and I've never even actively seeked it out.
The dude isn't a fucking intelligent motherfucker. He can speak circles around these mofos.
I got scammed today, or yeah.
What happened?
I got a text message supposedly from my bank saying that somebody was trying to access my account, which was false.
Oh,
Banks usually call you.
Yeah.
If that happens.
He did. The guy texted me, which is weird, but so
yeah,
I called my bank and they said nope, nothing's going on with your account, so don't worry.
I have been hearing that's been going around though.
So
I didn't reach
like,
where I am, but probably will
damn
eventually.
Damn losers, probably from India. A lot of
yeah.
that crap's happening from India. A lot of that crap.
India, Nigeria, anything.
Yep.
All the fake Johnnies.
Nigeria.
And do you ever notice they all start the same? Hello, fan.
Like they're assuming they're a fan. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Like maybe if you were a fake Anthony Hopkins, but then you better have a lot better English.
Yeah.
Or like a fake whoever, but like Johnny Nah.
Speaking of another celebrity whose account I watch, Anthony Hopkins just got off of a new project. It looks like a period piece. He's wearing a Roman costume.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, I don't like to pay money for my streaming.
I wonder which period.
But I'm going to have to. I have to do it for Sir Hopkins. I got to do it.
I wonder what.
I pay way too much money for streams. Ugh.
I wonder what period of Rome they're doing the movie in, because there were 3 periods in Rome.
I'm not sure, but I have to turn back on Peacock to find out, because
I don't use Peacock.
And each period had its own version of the Gladius. There's
Yeah,
three versions of the Gladius. There's three versions of it.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately extremely aware. I probably know more about
Yeah.
Roman history than I know about current events.
Yeah, but what's weird, the first period of Rome had the longest gladius. The last period had the shortest gladius, which doesn't make sense.
What in
It's
this world
Rome.
makes sense at all?
Yeah. That makes no sense. Why would you start with the largest blade and then end up with the shortest blade?
Depends on where you were combating too. They would make the sword
Life.
different depending on Gauls or Celts or who they were dealing with.
Yeah.
Tiffany, I'm gonna switch to my laptop, so I'll be back in like 2 minutes, okay?
Okay. So
Yeah,
Sean B says that probably the AH stands. That would explain why they sound so stupid.
Yeah.
God, I try not to be mean, but just some of the brain dead crap that they put out there.
Yeah.
Like my favorite. You just sided with Johnny with the media. Like, Jeff, you've been here for 6 years. The media was against him from day one. Day one.
Yep, just because he was a man. Just because he was a man.
To sit there and tell me I'm buying the media and that's how I got on his side are they on crack?
I knew the man wasn't lying the first day I heard about that problem.
I tend to believe, my instinct is to believe one of my own because ADHDers, autistics, we have one of the major things in common. First, we're horrible liars. Absolutely horrible liars.
Mm-hmm.
But we're also known for telling truths, telling blunt truths to the point of appearing rude.
Yeah. Boy, can I contest to that.
So I tend to side with my own kind, but my ex was one of those individuals who's supposed to be one of us, was extremely violent. One particular person. So I was going to let her present her side before I made a full judgment. I was not going to judge based on that gut instinct to trust my own. But the crap she came out with, what?
Yeah.
It's like a bad acid trip. Like, Paul pulled up an article where apparently it's an epidemic where people have been licking frogs to
get high.
So that's his thing right now. He believes that all her supporters have got to be licking frogs.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I wish they would lick a poison dart frog.
I don't know. My brother doesn't. Oh, granted, he cared till the end of the trial. The trial decided it. As he would say, the conversation is now over. I'm going back to playing guitar and gaming.
Yeah. Well, somebody should send Amber Heard's fans a poison dart frog and have them lick that and see how they like it.
Apparently, it's an epidemic. NPR put an article out about why it's not good and probably toxic to keep licking frogs.
Bullfrogs, they secrete a toxin out where the ears are supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah, they secrete a very nasty toxin.
Just right as we're talking about people licking frogs.
Like, why do I walk into like the weirdest conversations?
Yeah.
Why? Something needs to be done about this shit.
These are the interesting types of nerds that tend to become my roomies. Paul found an article by NPR right as I was reading some nonsense from an AH stan. And I just put in there, is it crack? Is it crack that you smoke? Is it crack laced with bad LSD with a side of shrooms? And then Paul posts the NPR article. Nope. They've been licking frog butts. Post the toxic NPR frog that people have been using to get high. They're licking all the frogs. Lick, 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 lick.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, Paul.
Yeah. I'll be. I'm posting your stream in my Discord right now, so just give me a second.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry, but if that is true, it would explain a lot.
Yeah.
Because they put out stuff like brain dead stuff.
Oh, I've seen some really ridiculous things from AH stands recently. I'm just like, are these mofos brain dead? Like, fuck.
Just like, you're just sitting there. You almost want to, like, give them the Klingon stare, but also want to give them that one meme with that, wow, that level of dumb actually exists stare.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah.
you just know you have to do that Jim Carrey freak out in the courtroom move. You know the one I'm talking about. Liar, liar.
I'm saying.
Like, honestly, that would just fix everything. If we just do that level of crazy on their ass.
Oh no, they finally figured out that I exist, Jenny. The AH supporters have finally figured out I exist. They've been trying to harass me. It's the most hilarious crap I've ever seen. Because I've already blocked them all. So whenever I post things, and I know you saw because you liked one where I mentioned my mom works in radiology.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Like, poor judge of anatomy. Apparently one of them tried to quote treat me. About,
oh, dear God.
Quote tweet me to your heart's content, you little moron. Because I can't see it. Therefore, I don't care.
The thing is, these mofos think that, oh, they're blocking me. I have a backup account that no one knows about. Not even you. Ha!
It's just
Yeah.
when
I
they
even.
back at me, calling me all kinds of things, ableist slurs towards autistic people, or well, I think this and I think you're ugly. I'm like, what makes you think I care?
I even have a fake account on YouTube to watch people that piss me off,
Like,
that
literally,
blocked me, and they don't even know who I am now.
like, literally, my Twitter that I have that's a backup literally doesn't have my name on it at all. Has no existing name whatsoever. It's just something random that I made up when I was a kid that I pulled forward to now as a Twitter.
All I know is I don't even watch much. I mean, I try to catch the streams of those I followed previously, but mostly I found a new channel where there is this cool nerdy guy that watches obscure cartoons from other countries and comments on them.
I still watch Tug and DIY Guy, but that's about it.
I do watch Tug and I do watch DIY Guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I catch Zod when I can. Since I've been switched, thankfully, to normal hours, I'll probably be able to continue to watch Zod and actually be a part of the streams again.
I stopped watching Zod for reasons I'll tell you after the stream, but right now it's not going to be public.
But,
I gotta take my dinner pills.
I watch that guy. I watch Foamy. I always watch the Will Press. When one of his newest rants is "Humans go away."
Mm-hmm. Okay, can I go on a rant about a certain someone?
Yep, go ahead.
Like, are we allowed to name drop people on this channel that are public people already?
Depends. Are we talking like YouTube public or are we talking otherwise?
YouTube public. Or should I just like point out what I'm trying to say but not say it correctly?
Go ahead and rant, but let's leave names out for right now. I've got enough activities outside of YouTube.
Okay. So a certain someone that got a video with Johnny. You get the lead up here on this person, right? What I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think I know.
Before the trial, would be like, "Oh, I don't think Johnny's innocent." Heard him say it in 20 different streams, by the way, not just one, 20 different ones. And then he goes, "Oh, to Johnny in person. Oh, I was your biggest supporter. You were in it for the money, buddy. And you still are because you're stealing money from your supporters for a charity that you never donated. Do we have an RH person in a fucking... Okay. And then he's like, "Oh, if you guys donate to me, I'll go buy tickets to go see Johnny and the Hollywood Vampires in Europe."
I can't even see them when they're in the States.
There you go.
Because I'm broke. Well, not too broke. Comfortable broke, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Can do a few local things, but no big trips. I can't go see my folks on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm broke, so.
I'm the comfortable as I can be right now.
The only bands I can see are the local bands downtown, let's put it that way. But they're good bands.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about buying some more concerts to different musicians that I like.
I had to restrain myself from going off on somebody out of my own autistic community today.
Oh.
Because they were talking about the fact that Manson posted that J.K. Rowling sent him a bouquet of flowers.
See, I have my mixed feelings about J.K. Rowling, and I'll let you finish your story.
So they attacked J.K. Rowling by calling him a rapist and all of this. I'm like, as an autistic, you should do better.
There is no evidence that he's a rapist.
None. And for individuals who have roadied for him on occasions that I hear through the grapevine to individuals, musicians we know out here,
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact that he's actually pretty reserved around women. Unless he's on his stage persona.
Yeah, then he goes all bonkers, but that's like anyone that has a stage persona.
It's like me today. This is the persona that we call the doll. The doll is not me. Unless it's just me finally, oh, look, I got stencils for makeup. Let's try this out before stream. But usually, when I'm made up like this, I nicknamed the persona, also known as my autistic mask, called the doll.
Yeah,
it's
my
the same thing.
Yeah.
No, I've seen you do some masking before.
It's horrible. I know that.
But we've got to. We're in literally in a society that demands it of us. No matter what it costs us.
I know. Like right now, I'm not masking. We all know that. Like maybe to like a 5% there is a mask there, but otherwise, I'm just Jenny. And Jenny
Like,
wants to fucking fight.
I mean, I'm sorry, you can have your feelings on JK without trying to slur somebody else.
The only reason why I have mixed feelings about her is because of her opinions on trans people.
Which is the majority of the autistic community. Like, nobody else in the community said that, but that one person. But somebody that I have defended on this channel retweeted it. I'm like, no. You, honey, do your homework. He's basically one of us, even if he isn't technically one of us. He might as well be.
Like, I don't hate her for any other reason besides the fact that she's transphobic. That's the only reason why I hate her.
Oh,
Otherwise, she's okay.
And I've seen it, some of these people. Why do the autistic community, especially on Twitter, stand behind trans so much? Because us misfits, you'll cast aside and treat like crap and dehumanize. We tend to populate. We tend to gather around each other and act as a defensive shield.
Yep.
You have to.
Yeah, well, I had a mask like hell today because I had to go to the doctor's office.
Oh, God, I know all about that. Go ahead.
Oh, Lord. I had to deal with a general doctor who thinks he's an expert in nutrition.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well. Yeah, then I had to go get my Prevnar 20 shot, which I don't feel nothing in my arm, thank God. I don't have any problems right now. I have to go back on the 5th for a DEXA scan, a bone density scan for the people that don't know what a DEXA scan is.
I kind of do, but that's only because the kind of work that my mom does.
Yeah, well, I already know I have osteoporosis in my spine and osteopenia in my arms, but I can't wait to see what else I have.
Can I take a moment? Can we have a humorous moment?
Yeah, go ahead.
We all know who LAH is on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta thank two witches because of his ego. I'm sorry, but I died. I died laughing.
Well,
First off, if that's true, the backlash on those girls is gonna make them wish they never played with magic.
Honestly, those
cool.
and I love that Johnny went there with this. Those 39 mashed potatoes.
Toad licking mashed potatoes.
I love Johnny for doing that. Like, dude, good job.
No, if I could add anything into that, I'd be like, Johnny, they're toad lickers. Because he seems like that's the sort of thing that would spike his humor bone immediately. Although he would probably ask for context.
Yeah, he might ask for context before he laughed at that, and then he would laugh at it right after.
As well, they need to stop slurping those frog butts. Poor traumatized frogs. They're gonna need like frog therapy for life.
Honestly, I would have just said to him, like, I think you're sniffing too much turd. And then he would have laughed. Because you know I'm right.
Whatever they're sniffing, they need to stop because it's not good. It's not the good kind. There's a good kind and there's a bad kind. So you learn this if you go to places like college.
Well, I wish a lot of people that I have to deal with would go lick a poison dart frog.
I'm not going to say on here what I used to tell people because I heard my brother say it once and I loved it and kept doing it. And God, I traumatized some people.
Huh.
Sean B says that a Spanish pirate and pirates passed away. That I did not hear about.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that either.
May they rest in peace.
Yeah.
You have to go check Rochelle's feed. She'll probably have something on it on Facebook.
It's probably somewhere on Twitter that I haven't looked yet.
That's sad. It's always sad to see people go.
Yeah.
Like how collectively the media seems to forget the death of Phil Hartman every time they lift AH up. It's
I'm trying to think of who that guy is, the pirate, the Spanish pirate. Trying to think of who the actor was. Damn, can't think. I hate when I can't think of someone's name. Oh well, it'll come to me, or I can just look it up.
a lot of people have passed this year.
Yeah.
Tina Turner was kind of a punch in the gut.
Well,
Yeah, that one was a little, yeah. Jeff Beck was the first one.
well, she was what, 80 something?
Oh, and guess who Sky News had to do the segment on Tina Turner?
Oh, who?
Eve Barlow.
Ah, ew!
What? Why?
Throw up.
Why would they let Eve Barlow do that?
Considering how much of a racist scumbag she's been, and then talked about how Tina was a victim, like, you take her name out of your mouth.
Right.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of us who were angry. A lot of us. And then you had the AH stands trying to compare AH to Tina Turner, and yet, I'm not playing that game. Someone whose talent, who made it on her own merits after going through hell. Yeah, no. No.
God, no.
Are you okay, Jen? I know you went real quiet.
Yeah, sorry, I was just reading something.
Yeah, no, a lot of people got pissed.
Like, why her of all people?
Right.
Having
Sorry
her.
about that. I knocked myself down by accident.
It happens. People were pulling
Yeah.
up, and not even from the deaf community, but from the other communities on Twitter, pulling up all the racist crap and all the anti-Palestinian crap she's put out over the years.
No. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi.
Oh, Bobby!
Ollie, say hi. Say hi.
Every
Big
reason.
dog.
Say hi, buddy. Come on. You never ever want to look at the dang camera. You never want to look at it.
They can see me. They can see me perfectly fine.
You never want to look
Sean
at
B
people.
has the name of the Spanish actor. It was Sergio Calderon, and I'm sorry, I can't roll my R's, folks.
Yeah.
Calderon or
There
Calderon.
there you go, buddy. Oh, good boy. Okay.
Okay, the puppy calmed me down.
Yeah. Oh, now he's waving.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
what?
saying hi. Kay is over there passed out on his ottoman, and he's not moving for nothing. Mr. Brahma. Getting
Ollie.
some sun.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sergio Calderon was the
Sergio, that was it. Yeah. I couldn't think of his
played
name.
Captain Vanuva.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that happened, and them trying to co-opt it. And
I just read something weird, and I don't know if this is true.
go for it.
Age Stands had a plane that said Amber Heard as a banner.
Yeah, I saw that. I seen a bunch of people do that with the Johnny thing as well. They think it's just a program. Computer
Like
program.
some of it, yes, but like, is this real?
We don't know yet. All I know is why? It's getting
I heard
weird.
that. I heard that
Sorry,
Spain
Robbie,
doesn't want.
for the love of God, I crochet.
I heard somewhere that Spain no longer wants AH there.
That's a true story. Who could blame them?
Yeah.
But don't send her back, Spain, because we don't want her here either.
Yeah.
We already have to deal with enough drama because, God, the war in the royal family will not leave any of us alone.
You could send her to India.
No,
Not doing that,
we're
yeah, I
not
was
sending her anywhere but jail.
right?
Oh,
She and Matthew Israel can sit there in the same cell.
yeah.
See who cracks first.
Yeah.
That'd be a good reality TV show.
Yeah. Well.
No, I want to see. Can we bring Charles Manson back to life and see them have a cage fight in the same cell?
I don't even think Charlie would know how to do what to do for special level of crazy.
I mean, he tricked like loads of girls into murdering people.
Yeah, but let's not forget she's a narcissist, and so is he. So it would immediately go into a narc competition from hell.
Yeah. Plus those
Well,
women
we just watched
that
him
he.
kill her.
Well, Charlie used LSD to control those girls. So I don't think that would work on AH because she's got so much shit in her system. Probably it wouldn't work.
I'm sorry, but that girl came up with, I'm pretty sure half the scenarios she came up for with her incidents were things that she saw when she was tripping balls.
You just roboted. You're just.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You went all
Yeah.
Alright, I will come out, and I will be back.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Okay. That was. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That I think somebody's doing something stupid on the YouTube side or whatever.
Maybe.
Yeah. But they
And-
don't like us talking the truth, I guess.
I mean, AH has a history of drugging and R-ing people.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Charlie Manson did the same thing. All those girls were hooked on LSD. So.
Honestly,
so
With
honestly,
AH,
it'd be fun to watch them.
I'm sorry, but covered head to toe in mashed potatoes, and then a bird flew in the window, and there was meat hidden around the place. Like, that sounds like a bad acid trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like she came up with this idea after tripping balls.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I think, yeah, tripping balls, sure. But I also think that she also thinks that movies are reality.
God, right.
Yeah.
'Cause remember
Well.
that interview she did at the after the trial, where she said, and he tricked the entire world into believing that he had scissors for
Hands, yeah, scissors for hands or something like stupid stuff like that. Yeah,
That was a movie, you fucking
it's
psycho.
yeah. That's a movie. You dumb
I was a
shit.
kid when that came out, and I knew it was a movie.
Yep.
I was a kid too.
I don't.
when it came
I
out,
don't
and
even know. I don't even know how old I was, but yeah.
I don't know. Maybe AH was licking some frogs at the time. Maybe that's how she came up with the script.
I think she was sniffing a little too much turd.
Well, all she
Turd
has to do
is
is smell
supposed
her
to
own
be
fingers.
waste. It is not to be used as a drug.
Girl, you're not supposed to be shitting in the bed and sleeping in it and sniffing it all night.
You're not supposed to freebase your own waste.
Oh God! Oh. Thanks for that picture. God.
You're welcome.
Oh man.
If you need a moment to straighten up and you know that you gotta get straightened up, just think about her freebasing her own waste.
Jesus.
You just killed us.
Oh man.
I'm not sorry.
Oh man, my picture came off again. What the heck, man?
Internet fun. I've been having it all week on the phones. It's been back to back to back. Okay, I got to take away from all the celebrity stuff for a moment. One call yesterday was special. It was real special. I had a lady who came on and had me pull up a SKU, which pulls up the item. It was very obviously of a table. It said that it was a table. She's like, why would be getting, would it be a table?
Was that English?
She spoke perfect English. I just it was a very, it says it's a table. Yeah. It clearly looks like a table.
Yeah.
But
so she speaks English, but she doesn't know how to read.
And she's like, but somebody said it was the cabinet behind it. Does it say table? Yes. It's the table.
Hey,
My God, did I want to slam my head into the wall just at the sheer level of stupid.
So, Tiff, having a bad day?
No, it's actually a pretty decent day because now I get to move to decent hours, which is why we're on Friday instead of Monday.
Yeah.
Yay! No more getting up at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
That's early.
Yeah, that's what I do on work days. That's why usually when I come on here, I look strung out of my goddamn mind because I am. I've gotten up at 2 a.m., worked out, made breakfast, chugging caffeine that would probably unalive a horse, and then jump on the phones. It's the usual morning ritual, but thankfully, they've switched me to 2:30 in the afternoons to 11:30 at night, so I can sleep in the morning.
Fair enough.
I mean, yeah, I'm extremely happy. I'm just hoping that the people who call at night are not even dumber than the ones I've had to deal with previously.
Okay,
usually the dumber ones come out at night.
Go ahead, HB.
There's something you have to see. I have to show you this. Hold on.
Okay. Let us see.
Settings.
Oh, Oops. He took
Alright.
himself down. He took himself down. Whoops.
Yeah, he'll probably be back in a moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Sean was apparently enjoying the whole AH freebasing.
Oh dear God, Tiffany again.
You're like,
Oh man.
Tiff, I'm back.
Yeah, just stop it.
AH.
Oh.
What happened?
Oh, I made a very, very dirty joke about AH freebasing her own waist to get high.
Okay, so JD was a can,
Yeah.
and apparently he showed those losers.
Yeah, he called them mashed potatoes.
Yeah, to their faces.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As
We
one
already,
does.
we already talked about that.
Yeah.
And I am still convinced they're licking toads because Paul has kind of convinced me.
I'm
That must
convinced
be
that
the
they're
drug
sniffing
they're on.
turds.
They may be doing both. They're crazy.
Honestly, you're probably right.
Lick.
I wish people like that would go away, man. God.
And quit attacking the disability community, which is literally always been on his side, and all of a sudden finally the larger Depp community has figured out we're here and we've been here, and no, I'm not the only one.
And stop saying that Johnny Depp is homophobic because he's far from it.
Yeah.
For the love of God, man.
Because like here, I'll show you an awesome.
He's literally done drag. Literally done drag.
I'll show proof that he's not homophobic at all.
And he
Yeah,
looked great
and
in drag,
I've seen-
by the way.
Yeah, he in Ed Wood, was it? Or that
Ed
movie
Wood.
with
Well, that
Javier
and there was
Bardem.
another movie too
And
that he
Javier,
did it
the
in.
one with Javier Bardem.
I defend the drag queens out here. I have to because the GOP out here has lost their freaking minds.
Gosh.
Lost.
The
it.
Okay, yeah.
The GOP has lost her minds everywhere.
Yes,
to be
I
honest.
saw an interview that Lauren Boebert gave, and I thought for serious that it was an SNL skit. I'm
I
not
know.
kidding.
I
She
know.
talked about, eating about liberals eating babies or something like that.
I think the drag queens are out to groom kids. I'm like, and you're doing it in Missouri, honey. I live here. It's literally not what's happening. You all Photoshop crap and you put it out there to scare everyone. They are not after the kids, especially in my town where they're trying to hype it up the most. They have one night downtown. That's it. They're not going into the schools, not doing nothing with the kids. Bunch of lying psychopaths.
Okay, Tiff, I have to show you something.
Sorry.
Oh, right.
Makes me really angry.
Proof that he's not homophobic.
Yeah. He and Marilyn Manson kissed. He
Oh,
also
many
kissed
times.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yep.
And
Okay. Cool.
And he married a bisexual, even though we shall not speak her name.
Yeah, we're not
Because
talking
she
about
is
that.
persona non grata.
No, we don't talk about that because they use what she said against him to be homophobic. Yes, we're not talking about that.
no! Oh my god!
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We have proof that he's not, and this is why I'm saying it. We're not talking about
They
her.
want to call
because
us
anytime they-
homophobic. I'm like, I've got reams, literally reams
Okay,
of me yelling
I
at my
have to-
own GOP out here for making up lies and calling them on it.
Tiff, I have to show you something real quick. Can you help me? How do I share it with you? How do I share my screen with you? Because I'm on my phone right now.
On
Okay,
your phone,
on
you can't do
phones,
that.
I'll be honest, bro, I have no idea.
On your phone, you can't share a screen.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason you can't do that on the phone. You can only do that on a PC.
Okay then.
Definitely, I
On
just pulled something up.
PC it shall be.
Okay, while he's working on that, we'll pull up Jen's.
Yeah.
More proof.
No, seriously, and multiple times.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah. He's not homophobic. Trust me.
He's far from it. That's my point. That's literally my point.
Way far from it.
Yeah,
Neither
that's
are
literally the
of
point.
us. To
Mhm.
give you an example, this is before the madness happened. We had somebody go after one of the local drag queens out here that Paul went to school with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he
Yeah.
basically kept going after him and going after him and going after him about how that dude was insane. We actively go after them out here. There's plenty of evidence of that.
Yeah.
None of us that I've noticed are homophobic except one. Well, there's a few that in particular who've been homophobic pieces of crap. But
I mean,
I
I'm
want
bisexual. How am I homophobic for being bisexual? Answer that question, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
okay, the weirdest one of all is people calling Manson homophobic because what have you all been watching when it comes to him?
Dude, he will go on stage butt naked.
I've been watching this dude in and out since the 90s. Alright,
Yeah.
literal 90s. I don't know what
Yeah.
crack they're smoking, but it's bad and they need a new dealer, very obviously.
Dude, him and Johnny went and did a music video basically naked in the same bed, effing two girls, quote unquote. But you know what I mean. But in
It's
the
a
same
rock
fucking
video.
bed.
It's a rug video, yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
And
there's
then they're
no
like,
homophobia
oh, that is
here.
so awful. Like, my God. But they're like, but he trashed a hotel room. Like, you should have seen a hotel after Motley Crue left.
Or any band that was under fucking off their rocker.
Or Def Leppard.
Uh,
Def Leppard, when
Dude,
they used
yes.
to do the hotel.
or Ozzy Osbourne.
AC/DC, or any fucking band.
Ozzy Osbourne's
Out
done
there.
some weird. Done some
Let's not
crazy
even
stuff, too.
discuss Led Zeppelin, because that's I think that would need to be its own series of books, because one book would not cover it, not even a trilogy. They would just need a series.
Yeah.
As much as I hate this motherfucker, but I will bring him up anyway. Adam Lambert and his old band from the Glam Nation tour ruined the entire hotel room just for a fucking music video.
Yeah.
A lot of the 90s bands did.
That was early 2000s.
Early 2000s, 90s, Korn did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was a major Korn fan back late
Yeah.
90s, early
Yeah.
2000s.
So was I. Korn,
Mm-hmm.
big time fan.
Metallica, Megadeth, for obvious
Yep.
reasons.
Metallica!
Metallica.
A lot
I
of
love
thrash
Metallica.
metal. That is
I love
that is
Metallica.
my happy music.
Happy place.
Hold up,
Oh
I'm
my
missing.
god. Tiff, you're gonna shake your head at me, but it's funny.
I can use funny. See it.
Okay, so I was watching a
Okay,
TikTok
Tiff,
earlier,
I think I got it.
and
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Jen, talk first.
okay, so I was watching a TikTok video earlier, and the voice on the thing was like, try not to react or sing to these rock songs. I sang to every single fucking one.
I probably would have too, and I would regret nothing.
And the first one was the Google Dolls Iris.
Oh, I love that song.
did. Everybody
I
did.
belted that
I-
one out so loud.
I still love that song. I still love that
Yeah.
song.
It is like my all-time favorite.
Yeah.
For God's sakes, I will sing Me and Bobby McGee if Janis Joplin is the singer that comes on my Pandora station. I don't care.
And they also did The Calling, Wherever You Go.
Hey, Tip, I'm ready.
Okay, HP's got some stuff for us.
How do I share it
Okay.
with you?
Hit present.
Okay,
Go
on
to
his
what?
phone. He might know more about the phone than I do.
You
Go
can't
to
share
mirror
screen
my
on the phone.
camera.
When you're on your phone, you can't share screen.
I'm on my laptop now.
Okay, so then hit present on the bottom. It'll say present,
Present.
and then hit share
Share
screen.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Entire screen. Okay. Hold on a minute.
Hey, SP Chan, good to see you.
Yeah.
All right, let's scroll down.
Tiffany, I'm going to send you a message. on Twitter.
Neurodivergent, obsessive compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demi-low romantic, gray demi-bisexual, survivor of acute and complex trauma, millennial, and cat parent in mental health recovery.
Does she introduce herself that way at parties? Sorry, does EMIers introduce Jimjabujis this way at parties?
I'm Cody, pronouns em, ers, or zizan, zers, or really any.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
This is a prime example of just, how weird how much, how much our society's gone. Things used to be so much simpler back then. Don't you agree?
Hey, SP Chan, sorry, I didn't even see you.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was wondering if you guys are having tech issues or what.
Yeah.
Earlier,
SP
but I
Chan.
didn't even see you on there.
Mm.
Yeah,
Sorry
take
about
care of some garbage real quick. Can you see me on the camera or no?
No.
You're black. Your screen is black.
Huh.
Yeah. Your screen's blacked out.
Can you see me
Tiffany,
now
I
or
sent
no?
you a message.
No.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Weird.
Well, I know you're just coming on here, but it looks like, folks, we just hit the hour mark.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, SP
Yeah.
Chan. Kind of got in
Yeah.
towards the end of it here.
Right.
But yeah, I gotta veg for a little bit and have my little weekend now that I get to actually have a weekend.
And I won't be able to make it next week because I'll be in Vegas and I'll be visiting the Grand Canyon.
Well, I'm still doing every other, so it'll be the Friday after next Friday.
So
Okay,
Fridays
so-
from now on.
Correct.
Oh.
Yes.
Friday next week, not this coming week, but next week. Okay.
Exactly. All right, folks. I appreciate
All right.
everyone coming on. I'm sorry, SP Chan, you caught us at the tail end, but we'll see you all next time.
See you
Hey.
next week or
Week
Next Friday.
after
Live
next.
long and prosper, everyone.
You too.
Yeah.
We hope you all have a good one. Bye bye,
All right,
everyone.
bye-bye.
Bye.
bye.
All right. I will see you all later.
See you.
Tiff, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah. Go ahead. We'll talk to you later, SP Chan.
Okay, so